Hello everyone, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition, Campaign 2, Episode 5. This time we will be seeing what this lever does, because last time we quite couldn't figure it out. And then we will proceed deeper on into these ruins, where I believe we might find something a little less living later on. But for now, let's see what this does. Because it must do something, otherwise they wouldn't put it here.
What was that?
What was that? Unless it was... Oh, it's the door to escape. Rather than having to use the candles on the opposing side of this wall or a lockpick, I think this is just open for us to leave now. I will take it. So after our previous combat in this room, we learned that the Life Cleric's Channel Divinity skill is incredible, but at the end of that fight we are looking quite worse for wear already, which is considerably worse off than we were doing this time last campaign. I don't know if this will be useful, but I'm going to take it. And so I'm just pondering whether it's already too early to make use of another short rest. We still have all of our healing potions. They are a limited resource, but we've not had to use any of them up yet. But I think what we might do here is separate ourselves from the party and come through this ornate door alone. Because, you know, splitting the party is always the best way forward.
This wasn't built for the living.
Okay, this is plenty safe. Opulent chests, eh? Stuff to sell. Stuff to sell. Nothing nice hiding in a damaged vase. Excellent. That will provide us with some nice coin later. And one more of them. Some coin in and of itself. So we have heavy oak doors in this direction. That's a room that Shadowheart will remember very well. And heavy oak doors that are locked in that direction. So if we open this door, if you saw this scene the last time we played, you'll remember that this room is... Oh well, it's nice of the game to tell me this time. Beware of gas pits which spew surfaces or clouds. Cover them with sufficiently heavy objects. I mean, there's like 8 of them in this room, but let's see if we can just... pop that one there. Perhaps that will save us trying to escape later. But for now, we'll just do a quick sweep of the outside edge of this room for anything we want. And then we know that the real prize is in the central sarcophagus. Once again, I don't feel the need to collect every bone that I see. Insert your own joke here. And then we'll stand at this end.
Something over there.
And hope to make it out of this without too much issue. Key. Hey look, Because we covered this thing with this vase, we now do not get covered by slowing sludge or fire, which is excellent. And we will leave that behind to not be our problem anymore. And we collected a key. I can only imagine that that key is going to open up this heavy oak door. But before we do that, I think it would be pertinent to spend our second short rest. We do have Channel Divinity. Let's just do a tiny bit of admin here. Make sure that we have our skills where I want them to be. So Shadowheart has her Channel Divinity for Turn Undead or Stealthing. Lae'zel has not used Second Wind, so she can get some free healing from that. But Gale really is worse off for wear. What we should do, certainly, is Arcane Recovery and get 2 of our first level spell slots back. That is an excellent plan before we go into what is presumably going to be another fight. We have 2 spell slots, so we could cast Cure Wounds on Gale and save ourselves the short rest, although Shadowheart is also not in a good way, also has no spell slots left, so as we are, I think we will do the rational thing and just take that short rest. Gale still quite injured, but I think we can manage. It says magic pockets. Technically it pulled the key from one person's inventory to everybody else's, but because we're stood here as a group of 4, that's my definition of magic pockets not being a problem.
Armed scribes. But no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Well, let's remove things from their corpses first before they think of doing anything else. There's a fair few of them around. I think there's one more on the opposing side.
Jurgle. I didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead.
The Scribe of the Dead, eh? Any more? One more up here. A heavy key. There's always more keys, isn't there? Not that you'll ever remember which things go for what. Okay, so that's this room pretty densely pillaged. Oh, there's this side chamber here as well. There's a weird book.
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
This book is far lighter than it should be, with such a massive log.
We can do a 7. Oh.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Good rolls when it counts today.
These are the names of gods, once lost, but now restored after the second sundering. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
And a scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement. We will take the book with us. More scrolls. More treasures. And just empty sarcophagi otherwise. Alright, we can't put it off any longer. I think we need to fight whatever's going on in here. Question is, how did we instigate the fight last time? Can we burn corpses with fire?
Eat this.
Looks like that's not going to work for us, so... Is this door locked? Or did we just pick up the key for it? Or indeed, no lock at all?
Curious.
There's your problem.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
That's easy for the elven heritage to say. I wondered if undead had any weakness to radiant damage, but it seems not in this case. Cleric number 2. Nope, this is Lae'zel. Not enough movement for that. It's a shame. Thank you. Good start. There's our other cleric. Don't worry guys, this is going to go fine. Why is it always sleep? And why is it always gale? Oh, it wasn't gale. Or we resisted a save, perhaps. This guy is the chunkiest guy, but the darkness really is not our friend right now.
Eat this.
1 down, 4 to go. And back to the top of the order. Should start a tally. How often do those saves get made? Because it's more than it should be, definitely. Alright, this is going to be a bad time. Oh, half-elves are immune to sleeping. Fey ancestry. I don't suppose a shove is going to do us too much good from right here, is it? However, I think inflict wounds. It's basically a coin flip for 3d10 damage. It's not the best odds, but I'm going to take it. It's a bad time, guys. It's a bad time. It really hurts when you spend the spell slot and don't get anything back for it. Right, Shadowheart. How far does turn undead work out to? Quite far. Is this going to catch all those guys? Absolutely is. Alright, so turned. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from the creature who turned it, and it can't willingly move to a space within of that creature. It also can't take reactions. For its only action, it can use the dash action to try and escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use its dodge action. Do we get the dodge action? Disengage, dip, shove, hide, help, knock unconscious, dash, throw. I thought I hadn't seen the dodge action because I would really like it to be implemented, but apparently not yet. They're making a run for it. Oh. Well. This is why we brought 2 clerics. Definitely made the correct call in long resting earlier. Good solid 8 there. Last spell slot. I want to get down there and do Cure Wounds instead of Healing Word, but I just can't. Target is out of sight anyway. Great. I guess we're just going to lay into this guy for a while. Or not. At least this guy's turned. Oh, this guy's turned. He can't take reactions. This is why you should pay attention. Lizelle, you'll get a turn eventually, I presume. There you go. I guess we will help. And I think we don't get the extra movement. Must remember that bit. So we won't action surge right now. Shadowheart is up, but she doesn't get her action having not started the round up, I guess. Classic. Right. Okay, we have one more point to ourselves in the action economy. This guy's still turned, so we are going to make this run. And we are out of actions and bonus actions. That guy's going to keep running away. These 2 are down. There's one at the back there. Alright, we're slowly turning the tides here. Of course. Of course Lae'zel's asleep. I would like to buy a magic alarm clock, please.
Ignis.
Can we reach Lae'zel? Thank you. This guy is over his turnedness. Lae'zel. Oh, we don't have enough movement to get here either. Critical miss. Next turn. Next turn we'll have him. Yeah, that was a terrible plan on reflection. Oh, I didn't even see you over there. You've moved. Honestly, we don't have many good options. Yeah, I didn't expect that to work either, if I'm honest. Alright, one more to go. Excellent. Okay. We are alive. We are reasonably well. And with that resolution, we will be back next time to see what was in this small enclosure that was so worth protecting by these others, and see if we find any treasure on their bodies. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.